In the center of Moscow, all the snow that was in Belaruskaya, in Ruskaya, it's all here. Help. For your intuition into Zigday. You never know, right, when a morning might be your last. Snow collapse in Moscow, St. Petersburg, and the regions. The Rushists are panicking, they're freezing. There's also a car rumbling over there. If you've never filled an entire bathtub with snow just so you could go to the bathroom, waiting for it to melt, and had at least some water, then everything has always been fine for you. A real snow Armageddon is starting in Russia. Well, in short, I'm not going to work. Started digging myself out. Temperatures below -50, snow drifts up to the windows, no heat, no water, no hope. We had a real, almost total blackout. That is, the whole city and part of the region were really plunged into darkness. People are melting snow to wash up, to warm their hands, to feel that the Rashists are still alive. I went out to collect some. Water to wash the dishes. We scoop up the snow with a mound. The previous batch has already melted. And this is already the third pot I've brought in. And this is all there is. And this used to be full. And that's all you get from it. Russia, which dreamed of greatness, has reached a point where snow is a shower and a candle is heating. There's no electricity, no water. Basically nothing at all. They still haven't turned it back on. And it's unclear what will happen next. The sponsor of our nightly trip to the bathroom and bath, the snowman. And while they're stuck in snowdrifts, 500,000 people in the Moscow region are left without power or heat. Shit! I hope we don't get hit here. Well, that's it. It hit us. We're without power. Russia is freezing. It's not just snow. It's a snow hell covering everything. Moscow and St. Petersburg. Airports are paralyzed. Trains aren't running. People are sitting for hours without electricity or heat. They blew up a power plant in the Moscow region. There's a massive blackout, and more than 600,000 Muscovites are left without electricity, power, or communication. Looks like there won't be any power now. I've never seen anything like this. I think they've shut down the whole city. This is just insane. Sobyanin is in a panic. A drone threat has been declared in the region. Drones are flying toward Moscow. They cut off power to the entire residential complex. Fuck. That's pretty dark. Time to run. Of course, it's an accident here. It's not a drone at all. The whole city is just without power. Unbelievable. Better buy more flashlights. Power banks don't last forever. Ukrainian armed forces, drones and missiles attacked a power plant in the Moscow region. That's why the blackout started. Muscovites are in a panic. Basically, I've already left my house. I'm looking for anywhere that still has power. Just look. Get used to it, murderers. There's not even a hint of anything burning anywhere. Just some flashes of light here and there. I'll head over there. I don't know, maybe something's working over there. Meanwhile, cyclones are hitting the country from all sides. Kamchatka is buried under snowdrifts. Siberia has dropped to -50. The Moscow region is keeping warm with candles. This isn't an abnormal winter, it's karma that came without warning. Russia attacked and now it's freezing, drowning and howling itself. Freeze, freeze, wolf's tail. No, listen, dive here, dive here. Cyclone Francis has taken over and paralyzed Moscow and St. Petersburg. For the first time in 70 years, such cold and so much snow have come at the same time. The cities have come to a halt, the roads are blocked, trains are off schedule, and planes aren't flying. And there's the awning. We got snowed in right under the awning. How am I supposed to get to work? 2 medics and a teacher. They live here. The entire first floor is covered, basically. And where are you from? From Russia?
Belarus.
Were you sent here from Belarus on purpose? Yes. No, we weren't judged. The snow to clear it. You must be joking, right? No, seriously. They said you're being sent to Russia to clear snow. They'll expel you from the university. Airports have turned into traps. People are sitting on the floor. There's a crush, panic, and people haven't gotten their luggage for days. Where's the luggage? They're outraged. They're used to watching war on TV, but now disaster has come to their own homes. Wait a minute. People are shouting. Moscow, St. Petersburg, the regions. Not just the threat of rockets and drones, but a snowbound trap with no quick escape. So here's the situation. The first thing we had to do was dig ourselves out. Just so you understand, it's not 2.5, but 3 meters. We dug ourselves out, everything's great. But then there's the next issue. We can't get in there. Now someone's going to try to get in from above. We start doing it like this. Don't thank me. The Far East and Siberia are truly freezing. It's -50 there. People don't compare their successes, but the readings on their thermometers. Completely. The first floor basically got buried in snow. And there's the awning. We got snowed in right up to the awning. How am I supposed to get to work? 2 medics and a teacher live here.
Well, basically, I'm not going to work. I started digging myself out. But there is just, the second floor is already buried. That's it, I'm not getting out of here.
It feels like all the snow in Russia has been dumped on Kamchatka. Snowdrifts reach up to the 4th floor. The whole region is drowning. The Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky airport is packed with people. Flights are delayed for days. People are stranded without information or help. Ambulances can't reach the buildings. Patients are carried through the snow by hand. Stores are blocked by snowdrifts. Utility workers are on the job 24/7, but the snow is winning. Earlier, people in the region were buried alive by the snow. And this is no longer just a natural disaster. This is
the systemic collapse. I work in snow removal. Right now, there are a lot of cleaners. I'm counting on the janitors. But overall, it's okay. At least now you can walk through, unlike before.
I think they hardly clean it at all. Where have you seen it? Just look, people are walking. Over there, House 2, Sumskoy Passage, there's a store. You have to walk like this. Is this supposed to be normal? Go take a look yourself. Along a single narrow path. Is this what you call cleaning?
Why do you think it still can't be organized properly?
Because the managers just sit in their offices on their butts, that's all. They don't fulfill their direct responsibilities. That's all there is to it.
I just went outside. It's not cleaned here. It's cleaned near us, so I don't know. It's like this and like that.
Who is to blame?
We are foreigners, girl. We don't know. They gave us a shovel and said, go ahead. No heating, no gloves, no proper tools.
Where are you from, Russia? Were you sent here specially from Belarus? Yes.
Snow clean.
You're kidding.
Aren't you? No, seriously? They said, I don't want to clean snow in Russia. The university students will clean it.
In some places. Because in some spots here the asphalt is cleared properly, but in other places right in the middle of the asphalt there's still a strip of ice left. They only cleared it along the edges. And
why do you think it's not possible to organize the cleaning properly?
because there aren't enough people. Well, it's obvious that it wasn't the municipal service employees cleaning this time.
Well, I'm not from Cherchenovo, but I'd rate it as terrible. We're on Nakimovsky, we clean it ourselves.
How do you mean yourselves? And what about
The janitor, what do you mean yourselves?
time?
Do the residents somehow organize themselves to clear the snow?
Those who can, do organize. Those who can't, just park in the cleared spots.
In Moscow, there just aren't any jobs right now where you can go out and earn some extra money. So we went out, helped Moscow, our beloved city, because we're representing St. Petersburg. Please don't film me. I told my friends I was doing business here, and now they'll see me on YouTube. No, we're just helping the second city of Russia. And
Which one is the first?
the first is our St. Petersburg, the best city on the planet. Everything is already clean there. Everything was done there a long time ago. From 3,500 to 5,000, up to 7,000, depending on the place, the location.
And how did they find you?
We receive requests through our official Telegram channel, Workers of Moscow. And that is all there is to it.
After Kamchatka, Siberia really freezes over. Krasnoyarsk Krai, -53, Altai, -47, Irkutsk region, -50. Water freezes in midair, cars won't start, life is on pause, and school children have their classes cancelled. The only ones who are doing well there right now. Russia, which dreamed of greatness, turned out to be a country where people survive the winter rather than live through it.
I'm coming down now. Could you please tell me, are they fencing us off completely? Are they going to take it apart?
We're taking it apart, can't you see? Bulldozer machines. Are you okay with being in dirty snow? This is from the dirty streets, that's it. All this is trash.
Well, it's simply my job.
What do you mean, your job? Ladies, did you hear that? Let's leave the pile, go down over there. Which way? Go down, you see, people have already gone here. I'm asking, which way should I go down? There's no need for the girl to film me.
All right.
But in Kapustin Yar, there's no running water, no asphalt, but there is a fascist hazel grove that Russia uses to strike Ukraine.
There's not much longer to wait. The project to build a new water pipeline to supply drinking water to the village of Kapustin Yar will begin next week. The project costs 8 million rubles. The contract has been signed and the land documents have been submitted to Rosreister. There will also be a second stage of construction for distribution networks stretching 20 kilometers. Those who deal with the problem every day were invited to the meeting. There are plenty of photos on social media showing villagers collecting snow in buckets. As a joke, this spot in the village of Kapustin Yar is called the Little Stream. And here, as comical as it may sound, there is a lot of water. And it washes away roads that are already in terrible condition. In the northern part of the region, the snow has just melted and puddles have formed in the potholes. In bad weather, you can't drive up to the houses. The village of Kapustin Yar is one of the largest in the Akhtubinsk district. There are about 80 streets and lanes here. The roads are 100% worn out. Funds had already been allocated from the Astrakhan region's budget, but they were simply wasted.
Hello everyone, friends. People are still talking about the Hazel strike against Ukraine from Putin's side. Why did he do it? At this point, it's not even clear what kind of damage all this has caused. But in reality, that's not even so important. That wasn't Putin's goal. Look, let's break it down. On the one hand,
Trump is carrying out a textbook example of a special military operation in Venezuela, something Putin can only dream of. There are protests going on in Iran, and the regime is about to fall, a regime loyal to Putin. Before that, Bashar al-Assad's regime in Syria had already fallen. What's more, Trump seizes a Russian tanker. And at the same time, no one can respond to him in any way. Only the foreign ministry expresses its special deep concern. And to top it all off, Iraq, yes, Iraq, my friends, announced that it will nationalize the oil wells that previously belonged to Russia. How can we get rid of all these humiliations? What can we do in response? There is nothing to respond with. Putin is simply bogged down in Ukraine. The only thing he can do is, that's right, strike Ukraine with the Oreshnik just to distract attention from his humiliations. That was the real purpose of this strike, so that we would all talk about the Oreshnik and not about Putin's humiliations.
friends, good morning to everyone. You never know, right, when the morning might be your last. Kidnapping world presidents, seizing massive cargo ships, and forcefully occupying entire sovereign countries. America threatens to occupy Greenland, to clash with Denmark, to go in and bomb everything to hell in Cuba. Threaten Brazil and Colombia and just about anyone else. And of course, the morning Oreshnik palm. Val, even I didn't expect something like this. To be honest, yeah, I need to have some coffee right away.
Russia is freezing, being battered by cyclones, frosts, and its own reality. This isn't a coincidence, it's not an anomaly, it's karma that has arrived at the coldest moment. Friends, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and write in the comments what you think about the weather-related racist anomalies in Mordor. Do they deserve to be buried under snow and a cyclone, Francis?
If you've never filled an entire bathtub with snow just to go to the bathroom so it would melt and you'd have at least some water, then you've always had it easy. I went out to collect water so I could wash the dishes. We scoop up snow with a heap. The previous batch has already melted. And this is already the third pot I've brought in. And this one was full. And that's all you get from it. We
had a real, almost total blackout. That is, the whole city and part of the region were plunged into darkness. There's no electricity, no water. In fact, nothing has been restored yet, and it's unclear what will happen next.